Hey everyone, I'm Max, and with me today is Emma. So are you ready to, take a peek into the future?
Always up for a little time travel, especially when AI is involved.
Right. AI is basically giving us a sneak peek into what could be. It's like holding up this, I don't know, like a crystal ball and seeing glimpses of how tech might evolve and how our lives could change.
It's more like AI is holding up a mirror to our potential, I'd say. It's showing us what's possible, and it's up to us to decide how to shape those possibilities.
I like that, shaping possibilities instead of, just being along for the ride. But before we get too philosophical here, how about we start with something a little closer to home? Like, what's AI saying about life just 5 years from now in 2029?
Well, in 2029, get ready to say goodbye to those frantic mornings of searching for your keys. AI will be like that super organized friend who's always one step ahead.
Okay, I need one of those.
Right. Imagine personalized AI assistants managing your schedule, fine-tuning your smart home based on your mood, and even giving you health tips by analyzing your fitness tracker data.
So no more forgetting appointments or wondering if I took my vitamins. My AI assistant will have it all covered.
Exactly. And that's just the beginning. Remember all the talk about self-driving cars. By 2029, they could be as common as, regular cars are now.
No more road rage. Sign me up for that future.
And say goodbye to those bulky AR/VR headsets. In 5 years, they could be as sleek and commonplace as a smartwatch. Imagine attending meetings virtually but feeling like you're actually in the room.
Or even visiting historical sites like you're walking through history.
Precisely.
It's mind-blowing how quickly these technologies could become part of our everyday lives. But I'm curious, what happens when we jump a bit further into the future? Say, 10 years to 2034.
Okay, so in 2034, AI isn't just doing things for us, it's working with us.
Okay, so, AI becomes our new coworker.
You got it. Imagine tackling those big projects at work or brainstorming sessions, but you've got AI as your partner.
So instead of spending hours staring at spreadsheets, my AI coworker could analyze all that data in seconds and come up with solutions I might never have even thought of.
It's like having a super-powered brainstorming partner available 24/7.
I could get used to that. But it's not all just work and no play, right? What about those everyday tasks that take up so much time and energy?
Oh, absolutely. Picture this. It's 2034, and you're struggling to assemble that, notoriously complicated piece of furniture. But instead of getting frustrated, you've got a friendly humanoid robot there to lend you a hand, or maybe a wrench in this case.
That sounds way less stressful than trying to decipher those instruction manuals.
Right.
Okay, so we've got AI streamlining our work lives, giving us a helping hand at home, but what happens when we fast forward even further? Let's talk 2049, a full 25 years into the future. What's in store for us then?
That's when things get really interesting. We're entering the era of AGI, artificial general intelligence.
AGI, huh? That sounds intense. What's the difference between AGI and the AI we've been talking about so far?
Well, think of it this way. The AI we have today is really good at specific tasks, like playing chess or writing emails, right? But AGI, that's like AI reaching human-level intelligence.
Okay, now we're talking. So AGI could potentially learn and understand any intellectual task that a human can.
It's about AI having the ability to reason, learn, and problem solve across a wide range of disciplines, just like humans can.
Wow, that's a game changer. But how would that actually impact us in our everyday lives?
Well, for starters, imagine a world where AI is collaborating with scientists and researchers. We could see breakthroughs in medicine, new treatments for diseases that we thought were incurable, or tackling climate change with solutions we haven't even dreamt up yet.
It's like opening a door to a future full of possibilities. But with such advanced AI, don't we also have to consider the potential challenges that might come along with it?
You're absolutely right. Every leap forward comes with new questions and challenges we need to address.
So it's not just about the amazing things AI could help us achieve, but also about how we navigate the ethical and societal implications. Speaking of giant leaps, one of the most exciting things being discussed is AI's potential role in helping us become a multiplanetary species. Imagine AI playing a key role in establishing a human colony on Mars.
It sounds like science fiction, but with AI, it could become a reality.
Space travel powered by AI. Now, that's a future I definitely want to be around for. But hold on, because we're not done with the big leagues just yet. Fast forward another 75 years, and it's 2024, a full century from today. What's on the horizon as we venture 100 years into the future?
100 years out? Well, now we're really venturing into the realm of speculation. But if AI keeps evolving at this rate, we could be talking about artificial superintelligence or ASI.
Superintelligence. Okay, that sounds both intriguing and a little intimidating. What's the difference between AGI, which we were just talking about, and this ASI?
It's a big jump. Think of it like this. If AGI is AI reaching human-level intelligence, ASI goes way beyond that. It could be light years ahead of us in terms of processing power and cognitive ability.
So ASI isn't just about helping us solve problems we already have. It's about coming up with solutions to challenges we haven't even encountered yet.
ASI could unlock possibilities in fields like medicine, energy, and material science that seem impossible right now. Some experts even believe that ASI could lead to a future where scarcity, as we know it, ceases to exist.
A world without want or limitations. It's both exhilarating and a little daunting to imagine.
It certainly makes you think about the potential, doesn't it?
It really does.
And believe it or not, we're about to take an even bigger leap forward to the year 2524, a full 500 years into the future.
500 years. I can barely plan my schedule for next week. But okay, let's entertain this. What does a world shaped by 500 years of AI advancement even look like?
That's a great question. And to be honest, it's almost impossible to fathom at this point.
You think?
We're talking about technologies so advanced they're beyond anything we can currently grasp. By then, AI might have unlocked new dimensions of existence, discovered new forms of energy, or even cracked the code of interstellar travel.
Interstellar travel. So we're talking about humans potentially exploring distant galaxies and encountering new life forms.
It might sound like science fiction, but given 500 years of technological advancement, it's not entirely outside the realm of possibility. Imagine humanity spreading to distant stars, establishing colonies in far-off solar systems, maybe even meeting other intelligent beings out there in the vast universe.
Okay, now my brain is officially doing backflips trying to keep up. This is some seriously mind-bending stuff we're talking about.
And we're only just scratching the surface.
There's more.
Oh, much more. Remember earlier when we were talking about AI potentially changing our very understanding of what it means to be human?
Yeah.
Well, in 500 years, that's where things could get really wild.
Do tell, I'm all ears. What could be wilder than interstellar travel and a universe free from scarcity?
Well, what if? What if in 500 years, AI hasn't just advanced around us, but within us? We've talked about AI solving these complex problems and, unlocking all this amazing tech, but what if it actually starts to reshape our biology?
Okay, now we're getting into some, transhumanism territory here, merging with machines. Is that what we're talking about? Like uploading our consciousness to the cloud and achieving digital immortality.
It's definitely a possibility that captures the imagination. Imagine a future where we could essentially shed our physical forms and exist as digital entities, no longer bound by the limitations of our, biological selves.
So instead of worrying about things like aging or illness, we could potentially live forever in these digital realms. It's like taking virtual reality to a whole other level.
It is. And while it's, way too early to say if that's even possible, it's still fascinating to think about the implications. What happens to our sense of self, our consciousness, our understanding of mortality, if we're no longer limited by our physical bodies.
It's a lot to wrap your head around. It's one thing to think about AI transforming the world around us, but the idea of AI merging with our very essence, it really makes you question what it even means to be human in that kind of future.
And that's really what this whole exploration is about, right? As we journey through these potential AI-shaped futures, we're forced to confront these profound questions about our values, our identity, our place in the universe. It's not just about technological advancement, it's about what those advancements reveal about us as humans and what kind of future we want to create.
So you're saying AI isn't just offering us a glimpse into a future of technology, but also a reflection of our own potential and the choices we might face as we evolve alongside AI.
Exactly. And that's perhaps the most valuable insight AI can offer us. A mirror reflecting our own capacity for innovation, our ability to push boundaries, and our responsibility to guide these advancements in a way that aligns with our values and aspirations of human beings.
So we've gone from AI assistants helping us find our keys to potentially existing as digital consciousnesses exploring the vastness of space. It's incredible to think about how drastically things could change in just a few decades, let alone centuries.
It is a lot to process, isn't it? But that's the beauty of exploring these potential futures. It sparks our imagination, it challenges us to think beyond our current limitations, to envision possibilities that, seem impossible today.
You're right, it definitely gets you thinking. But this journey through time has been amazing. Though I have to admit, it's also a bit overwhelming. How do we even begin to prepare for a future that feels so fluid and unknown? It's like trying to hold on to water. The harder you grasp, the more it slips through your fingers?
That's a really good point, and it highlights something I think crucial about this whole conversation. While AI can give us these incredible glimpses into what might be, the future isn't, set in stone. We still have a say in how it unfolds. The power to shape these advancements and steer them in a direction that aligns with our values.
So it's not about passively accepting whatever AI brings our way. We can actually choose how we want to integrate these advancements into our lives and society.
Absolutely. Understanding these potential trajectories, these incredible possibilities, that's just the first step. The real work, the exciting part, is engaging in these thoughtful discussions about AI, asking those tough questions about its ethical implications, and making sure that as AI continues to develop, human well-being remains at the forefront.
That's reassuring to know.
Yeah.
That we're not just along for the ride, but it's also a huge responsibility, isn't it? To realize that the choices we're making today, even seemingly small ones, could have this ripple effect on the future of AI and humanity itself.
It is a profound responsibility, but it's also an incredible opportunity to shape a future that we can all be proud of. The future isn't something that just happens to us, it's something we create.
That's a powerful thought to end on. As we wrap up this whirlwind tour through the awe-inspiring possibilities of an AI-powered future, what's the one key takeaway you hope our listeners walk away with today?
If I had to choose just one, it would be this. Approach the future with a sense of curiosity, with a willingness to explore new ideas and embrace the unknown. The most extraordinary discoveries often lie just beyond the horizon of our current imagination. Keep well and keep exploring.